Hey y'all, this is Todd Smith from Todd Smith TV, and today we have a guest on the show that will be providing some information about himself and about his company. Chris, how you doing, my man?
Hey, what's going on, Todd, man? Glad to be on your show, man. I love your format, man. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. You know, I try to keep it green and try to keep it good so people can understand where we're coming from and be more informed about what's going on.
Beautiful.
So tell me, what you been up to, brother?
Hey, listen, man. I'm trying to make the circuit, brother. I'm trying to get there's a whole bunch of a whole bunch of people out here doing this YouTube thing. A lot of individuals doing a blog talk radio thing. So I'm just really trying to put my company, the League of Dads. I'm really trying to put us on a map and mingle, and just extend the brand, bro. Just extend the brand.
Okay, well, it seems like to me you have big plans and you have big ideas, and the only thing that can come from that is success. So do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, nah, man. That's why I'm here.
All right. Well, why don't you let our audience know when or how the League of Dads got started? When did it get started?
Wow, Todd, wow. Hey, listen, man. Honestly, brother, that's the number one question that I'm asked. So it's kind of a long story, so I'm gonna give the medium version.
Okay. All right.
Back in college, man, in 2004, I used to publish a newsletter called The Struggles of Man.
Wow. Okay.
And I did a topic on child support.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually I'm from the Northeast area. I'm from New Jersey, but I lived in Pennsylvania. And
okay.
what I did was I used to distribute my newsletter in Allentown, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, and Newark, New Jersey. Now, I don't know how my newsletter got up to Nyack, New York. So, I don't know how I got. Yeah, I really don't know how I got all the way up to Nyack, New York. I'm sure, the most powerful wind in the planet ain't taking it all the way up there. But anyway, so I'm in the office one day, and I got a call. Actually, my secretary answered the phone and said, and the ironic thing is, Todd, I had asked her to call around to radio stations because I wanted to advertise restoration credit and legal services. I want to advertise it on the radio. And
all right.
So ironically, we got a call from a radio station, and I was like, "Damn, that was kind of quick." So she was like,
that's a big deal right there.
Yeah. At the time, I definitely thought so. And so she was like, "Yeah, Chris is here," but she was she had the wrinkle face because when she inquired about to the radio stations, we didn't say my name. So she was like, "Yeah, Chris is here." So she gives me the phone, and the guy is like, "Yo, I got your article. I got your newsletter here on child support.
Okay.
I think it's very intellectual." He said, "Would you like to be on radio?" I said, "Sure."
Wow.
He said, "Tonight?" Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, "Hell yeah."
Wow. Okay.
He was like,
all right.
"The radio station is up in Nyack, New York." I'm like, "Man, I don't give a fuck if it was over in Africa. I'm there, dude."
I know that's right.
You know?
I know that's right.
So, so I goes on a radio show, Todd, and so we does the radio show. He asked me what I do now on radio. As I ask individuals before they get out of here, plug your information, giving everybody the intricacies on your business and how to get in touch with you, and that's what I did. So I didn't think nothing of it. So I goes to the office in the morning, and my secretary is like, "Yo, the voicemail is full, and everybody's calling about child support." I'm like,
"Oh, okay, there we have it."
Yeah, so that's what happened, man. That's how it happened, bro. Actually, it happened by accident. It happened because I threw my information out there. because I went to school for law. I got some education on law, at least procedure, if not anything, is all I really needed. And I started speaking in that, and the rest is history, man. Here I am today, League of Dads Talk Radio.
Wow, yeah, that's great, man. And sort of piggyback on what you said. It's real important that we have shows like this. It's real important that we have people that are presenting a forum from which other people could build and other people could benefit from that information. Let me ask you another question. Like, what's the purpose of League of Dads? Like, what does that stand for?
Oh, that's wow. That's another good question. The League of Dads, basically, the motto is a platform for fathers that been through it. And what that what that basically means is, if you've been, child support is going to take you through it. I'm just giving individuals a platform to, number one, educate yourself on a situation and get some coaching on a situation. So you're not messing around and you're not just being out there being all anal with it. I charge $250 for my services. But honestly, I know court language, I know court lingo, and a lot of individuals that don't know how it works, they get all fucked up in the game. So I use the League of Dads for two things: to help individuals understand the process and to help individuals understand their position in this thing called child support and custody.
Yeah, that's right. Everything you said is so true, man. And we really should be thankful that we have someone that's in that field. You know what I mean? So, because sometimes it's the little guy that needs to be taken care of. It's the little guy that's being pushed on the outside, and like you said, doesn't have the ability to interpret the law, know anything about the law. So this is definitely the League of Dads is definitely a forum from which people can go and get help and learn about some things that they don't know. Let me ask you another question. What one of your biggest fans problems that you have with League of Dads?
Woo! Wow! You must have did your homework, bro. You asking all the right questions.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I had to. I know I was gonna have you on this show. I figured that I would ask you some real pointed questions.
Okay. Hey, listen, Todd. That's a good question, man, and I really want everybody to know the biggest problem that I have with the League of Dads, brother, believe it or not, is breaking men to try to get them to understand that what they're going through, they're not supposed to be going through.
Right.
A lot of men out there, they think that court automatically means you're going to get screwed over. Court automatically means the woman is going to win. That, in fact, is not the case.
Right.
So the biggest problem that I have, is trying to get men to shut the fuck up and take them panties off.
Oh, man, I know that's right. I know that's right, brother. Yeah, talk that.
Shit. So that's what it's about, man.
Right. Okay. So, it's safe to say then that, a lot of your followers are men. Is it safe to say that?
Yeah. That it is, man. The League of Dads, the League of Dads, we helped a couple of women. The company is now about 12 years old. We helped a couple of women, 12 and a half, 13 years old. We helped a couple of women, but primarily, the League of Dads it's self-explanatory, the League of Dads. So that's what it gets down to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Let me ask you one more question. This is kind of like off the cuff, because like I pretty much had detailed the questions that I was going to ask you. But do you have any? Do you have a high number of women followers?
Ooh. Yeah. Actually, when you say followers, I'm assuming you're talking about the YouTube. Let me tell you something. That's a good question. I'm learning how to now accept women. I'm learning how to now reach out to women because women helps this thing balance out. A lot of individuals want to say, they want to say fuck women, fuck women, fuck women. I don't want to say that. I now know that there's those positive women that can help push my message as well. So I am personally on this day, August the 7th, 2016, I'm reaching out to a lot of women now and trying to get a lot of women to help me with my cause. So that's what I'm doing right now.
That's a good thing, man. Really, I really, I really appreciate, your efforts. I really appreciate, you taking time to come on this show and just, put a lot of things on the table so that there's no ambiguity or misunderstanding. And, I just would like to say, man, that, you're really doing a great thing.
Appreciate
really doing a great thing, because there aren't many men out there that knows what their rights are. And we know just from, experience that, a lot of times the man, he gets the end of the stick that's, not the happiest part of the stick. You know what I mean?
Right.
But listen, so where can you be contacted?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm on blogtalkradio.com/ the League of Dads Talk Radio. I'm there every weeknight, that is, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, between 6 and 8.
Okay.
My call-in number, where I can also be reached, is 657-383-0937. Now that number is dedicated to my radio show, so it's only active on the hours that I am broadcasting, between 6 and 8. So you can call me on that show. I have further directions when you call into the show to get in touch with me. And you can also check me out on YouTube, the League of Dads Talk Radio, right here on YouTube.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have Chris at the League of Dads, informing everybody of what he's doing and greater things to come. Hey, listen, man, I want to really, say again, man, I really appreciate you coming on my show. I will call you back again.
Thanks for having me.
And, just keep up the good work, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Thanks hey, Todd, thanks for having me.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Todd Smith signing off on Todd Smith TV. Be sure to look for my next segment that will be coming up soon. Keep your ears open. Keep your heart open.